Welcome back to an episode of Kate and Isaiah Living Large. I'm Isaiah.
And I'm Kate.
And on this episode, we're going to talk about revisiting drugs and old options that maybe we tried and gave up on, and advocating for yourself a little bit.
Did you just say, and Kate gave up on?
No, and gave up on.
Oh, I thought you said, and Kate gave up on.
I know this is like your show, but.
Well, maybe it's coming out, Isaiah. How you really feel.
Really, has it not already been obvious? But before we get into that, what's new? What's the hap? How's it going?
Things are good.
Yeah, I see you have like a show in Montreal or something. Is that what I saw?
Oh no, it's comics from Montreal who are coming here.
Okay.
And I'm opening for them in St. Andrews.
Got
A guy
you.
named Amarez is the headliner.
I was like, you just stepping right up and going to
Yeah.
Montreal. Woo.
Woo, from Hampton straight on through to Montreal. Hampton is where I was last night.
Oh, yes, it is where you were, isn't it?
Yeah. It
Awesome.
was a great show at the Porch.
Ooh.
Have you been to the Porch?
I've not been to the Porch. No.
Have you been to, did you go to the old
It's
Gridiron
Hampton.
ever?
Yes.
Okay, well, it's all combined. So Gridiron is operating in the Porch
as
now.
the Porch now. Okay.
With the Old Foggy Distillery.
Got you.
Yeah. And it's a great little spot.
Yeah.
And they only hold about 40 people, but they were 40 people there for a good time.
That's pretty sweet.
And I also had a very delicious pina colada.
Nice.
And yeah, it was a super fun show. Like, it's very intimate because I don't know if the room might be the size of your new basement.
Okay.
Might be a little bigger, but like not big, and it's long and narrow.
Yeah.
And so it's very like, my biggest fear, and this is related to this podcast.
Let there be lights.
My biggest fear when we do this. Sorry. For those of you who are not watching on camera, the curtain that Isaiah just painstakingly hung because there was light coming in that was over illuminating us just absolutely fell from the tape that it was taped up with. We're still getting used to our new space. I hope you like
our new temporary / semi-permanent for now space.
Yeah.
It'll kind of change, but
It'll probably adjust over time, but maybe the curtains will stay up.
maybe they'll be permanently up instead of taped up.
Sorry for those of you who are just listening to the audio of this. It was a scene. Speaking of scenes, one of the biggest things I worry about is how many lap dances I'm going to have to give when I make my way from the back of the room to the front of the room. And this is a very tight quarters until I noticed there was a door that went out onto a deck that I could run around to the front door.
Nice.
And then be right on stage.
Yeah.
By stage, I mean floor.
Because that's what you were doing at Wasted Day too, right? You were like scouting out where you are, and I had to come back and tell you someone like moved into
their
the
chair.
space.
Yeah. Because I just like, I'm big and I don't like, and it's a time sensitive thing because you expect the audience to keep applauding while you get up there.
Just, you don't want to, excuse me.
Pardon me. Kind of the start of the show here. Let's go. So once I discovered that, then I realized that I'd gone out and just like a sleeveless dress and was waiting for the guy to introduce me, and he was like finishing his joke.
Yeah.
Which was fine. He was doing a great job. Josh Kotsabasakis is who was hosting last night. And he told me what joke he was going to end on. So when I started to hear it, I was like, okay. I had 2 jackets with me.
Yeah.
Didn't bring either of them to
perfect.
do this little excursion. I'm waiting outside going, ooh, a little chilly. I can't open the door because I'm right up front now. Ooh, what am I going to do? Should have given those lap dances on the way to the front. So anyway, then he introduced me. It was all fine. And I felt like I had kind of had an off night, but I think the crowd really got into it. A lot of the same jokes that you've heard, except I tried a bunch of new stuff that I hadn't even really fully fleshed out yet, which is kind of a mistake. Well, but it was fun. Like, have you heard the story? Sorry, I'm a little chattery, but have you heard the story about Afro Man?
Yeah, the pound cake and yeah. I've been following that quite a bit. It's great.
It is such an amazing piece. And like, he was vindicated. For those of you who don't know, Afro Man, the singer behind
As I Got High.
Yeah. I was going to clean my room, but then I got high.
He's also got a bunch of other songs, but that's the main one.
That's the main one. He was going to release other songs.
There's also, the other one's Colt 45.
Oh, yeah,
Colt
that's
45
right.
and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all I need. That's his other big one.
That's right.
He was in Moncton a while back.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, he has a house in Ohio, and the police raided it.
Oh
Like
my God.
banged down kicked down the doors, and like 6 cops with armed, and they were doing so under suspicion of a couple of things. One being drugs, obviously.
Yeah.
And the other being like something weird. But anyway, he wasn't charged with anything. Is
No.
the point? They never brought up any charges whatsoever.
But they broke his door.
And so he has all this surveillance footage of the cops like beating down his door, and then one cop in particular like staring at the lemon pound cake on the counter longingly.
Yep.
And so he's since released a bunch of songs about this whole thing with videos.
Yeah, there's like pound cake where he talks about the lemon pound cake guy.
Yeah.
There's Are You Gonna Fix My Door?
Yeah.
There's one about him sleeping with one of the officers' wives. And there's one about the female officer too. I can't remember what the name of that.
And there's one
was.
with the male officer where he's just like, whatever the male officer's name is, a jerk or is a anyway. They ended up suing him for defamation.
Yes.
And he was just vindicated a couple of weeks ago because you can't be defaming someone if it's true.
And the First Amendment in the U.S. is pretty strong.
It's pretty strong. So he won. So he shows up in court with an American flag suit. Anyway, I'm just obsessed with this story because it's
great.
It is great. And the only joke that I had actually written is, do you think he's high because he lives in do you think they thought he was high because he lives in Ohio? Which is a stupid joke.
That is a terrible one.
It's a terrible joke, but just the story itself is so hilarious that I lumped it in with something else. And I was like, even on stage, I was like, I really should have written something. They laughed and laughed.
My favorite from that court thing was that the Officer Poundcake, which is what people call him now, apparently, was very upset, and people just continually send him lemon pound cakes. Hilarious.
So good. Look it up. It's very good. Anyway, I got on a bit of a tangent here, but my point being, the set went well. Talked about Afro Man, among other things. And it was headlined by a guy named Eric Chasson, who is quite hilarious out of Moncton.
Yeah.
And Clive Lucas was on the show as well. And he was also very funny and also produced the show, and super glad. And it was bad words for a good cause. And the money went to the VA Snow Center Recreation, which is a great cause.
Yeah. The next one's Operation Feed SJ, right?
Yeah. I'm not on that show though, so we don't need to talk about
so I don't have to talk about that.
No, I'm just joking. Kelly Lamrock's headlining that one, and it's going to be a great show. It's going to be in May. I can't remember the date, but for a great cause.
Heck yeah. What else you got coming up? I'm
opening for, this episode will be out by the time this happens, but I'm opening for Mullinger again on Tuesday in Hampton.
There you go. So the day after, before.
The day before this comes out. I did that last night.
Oh my God. It went great. It was amazing.
Great.
Oh my
Loved
God.
it. Hampton Brewing.
You actually were way better than James Mullinger, which is really saying something.
I would never go that far because he's recording his amazing special in Halifax at the end of this week, and he's going to destroy. It's going to be amazing. And I've got some other stuff coming up. Got our library show.
Oh my God. Yes. The library show's coming up.
That's so exciting. Me and Adam Blanchard putting on this library show, clean show, for all ages, PG-13 essentially. And it's going to be a good time at the St. John Free Public Library, April 25th, 3 p.m.
What did you come up with the name? What was the name?
We landed on, I relented and we went with the comedy section.
Okay. I like it. It's all right.
It's fine.
It's all right. I like Laughs at the Library.
So did I.
It's much better.
But we've used Laughs at the Library, like come get your Laughs at the Library, and some of our promotional material.
Yeah, okay.
So it actually works.
It's a little compromise.
Yeah, that was our compromise. And Chris Hovey's the headliner on that one. Now Josh Katsipasakis is going to be a guest appearance, and it's just going to be a great time.
Nice. Anything else? What else we got coming up?
I had the 2 big band shows last week.
Oh my
I talked
God! Yes,
about.
the Harborview one. Yes, I saw some recordings of that.
And we, the St. Mary's Band awarded this kid Rowan, who wrote the piece that I talked about. He wrote a piece of music. St. Mary's Band performed it. He's in grade 12.
Yeah, and
then he also conducted it. The St. Mary's Band also awarded him the St. Mary's Band scholarship for next year because he's going to study music at Mount Allison.
Awesome.
Which is, it's amazing. I have almost said I'm obsessed with this kid, but not
in a
creepy way. Just a really, I'm going to be so glad to have known this kid someday. like when he's ultra successful.
Yeah, and then he can get us on his show and
Sure.
sure.
What about you? What's up with you? What's new?
Oh, it's new place, new setups. Been doing a lot of moving things around and trying to figure out what works.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're in a new studio-esque area right now.
Yeah.
That is the temporary space. I bought this interesting. You guys can't see it on the. You can't see it through your ears, but I bought this interesting curtain hanger thing that's like a tension rod thing, which is working out pretty well. I like it.
It's working really well, I think.
So we'll keep working on this section and see what we can make work. We have a cat in the room right now. For those of you can't see her because she's a cat.
Well, you can see my eyes darting around.
Other than that, getting used to the travel time it takes to get to work.
Yeah, that's a lot, eh?
Yeah, and
especially you don't have a license yet?
No, not yet. And so I was trying to figure out the bus system, which is really shitty out here.
Yeah.
It's like at like 7:20, 8:20, and then 9:20. And then not again until like 4 o'clock.
What time does your shift start?
Usually 12.
Oh.
Unless I work on Fridays, which then I work like 9 to 5. But then I have to catch the 7:20 bus because I have to catch like 3 buses on the way in. It's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if you catch the 9:20 bus for your 12 o'clock shift, what time does that get you there?
It would get me there for like 10-ish, 11-ish, almost 11.
Almost 11.
Yeah.
So that's like almost an hour and a half of travel.
Yeah. Plus 3, you transfer 3 buses, right? So I go from here, I transfer at Lancaster. And then I transfer again at Place 400 to get, So it's a lot of trying to figure it out right now. Most of the time, either Andrea's driving in anyway and going to work, or my sister has to go in town every so often to do things. So I'll get a drive with her or my parents. It's like I'm back in high school, really.
Yeah. Somebody take me to town.
I need to go to town.
I gotta go to town. I gotta go to the mall.
My dad today was like, "Did you want to like me to drive you like the Big Tide or something?"
So you're here all day by yourself?
Well, I mean, I'm here, but I don't work. And he's like, "Well, I know when Andrea works and you don't work. Sometimes you go to Big Tide." And I'm like, I mean, that's on Saturday. I'm not gonna get drunk on a Monday afternoon, but
it's a Sunday.
Is it Sunday? Oh, well, I'm not going to get drunk on Sunday. I guess I could get drunk on Sunday afternoon.
You don't work Monday.
I don't work Monday. You're right.
That's really cute. Your dad. Do you want me to take your Big Toy or something? Or
yeah.
I could have picked you up on my way.
I know, right?
It actually could have been a very good day for you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, and then we record.
And you're plastered.
Yeah.
Kind of like how this podcast was born.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Except I would be sober and I'd be like, get it together, Isaiah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the topic. Let's get it. So this topic is because you've been talking to your doctor.
Yeah. So as mentioned previously, we've both been brave and going to get our doctors and going to see our doctors and getting our blood work done and getting things looked at. And I know I've talked about this in the past about having tried Ozempic and it really being rather unsuccessful for me.
Yes.
And beyond unsuccessful, actually damaging.
Yeah, because you said you lost a bunch of weight, but then
lost no weight.
Or lost no weight, but then
and then
gained
50 pounds when I went off. And on top of that, but I will say my sugars were very good when I was on Ozempic because it is designed for the beatus.
Yeah.
But I also would say that I was not in the right mental state to be trying anything at that juncture because I just had a terrible breakup. Wasn't even living in my own house in the moment and was trying to I think I was just trying to try too many things.
That's fair.
All at the same time. And it also made me sick. It was just a common side effect. It made me feel pretty miserable.
You feel sick and it gives you those egg burps and the...
Yeah, it's unpleasant. It made me want to shit my pants all the time. Yeah. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
There. We're more than 5 minutes into the episode. I think it's 2 minutes. We can say whatever we want.
So then it was not pleasant. So talking to the doc about different things, and then all of a sudden the weight stuff came up, and she's like, "I know this isn't what you're here to talk about today." Yeah. And I was like, "No, I was ready for to talk about this because it's a problem, and it's getting to we're talking about walking and 5Ks and just living past 50." comfortably.
It's a pretty good goal to live past 50. And
100%. And so I said, no, I'm prepared to talk about it today. And I said, maybe I should try Ozempic. She's like, there's new drugs.
Yeah.
And so the one she brought up doesn't have as many side effects as reported.
Yeah.
In comparison to Ozempic and Wegovy and some of the other ones. And it works a little bit differently. It goes through two of the
GP1 and GP1 something. There's like a set.
Yeah, it's GL, GPL, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever, it goes for two, not just one.
Yeah.
And often the semaglutide, anyway, we're not doctors.
But when you sent me the topic for today, I kind of looked up a little bit and read a little bit about it.
Yeah.
So it was manufactured. It was, from what I read, not 100% sure if what I understood everything I read, but from what I understand, it was a company that were working to make a generic version of Ozempic.
Okay.
But in their experiments to try and make the generic version, they discovered that they could make they made a version that basically is specifically for weight loss. So where Ozempic is supposed to be for type 2 diabetes.
Yeah.
And that's why it does the GLP-1.
Yeah.
This one has the secondary piece to it, which is, and that's why
GIP or G1P or something
like that is specifically made for weight loss.
Right. And both impact your sugars in a positive way, and both can contribute to weight loss.
Yes.
This one, whereas I think the average weight loss on Ozempic is 30 pounds over X amount of time. This is all dependent on where you start and stuff. And this one is more 40 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a difference in that, even on average and it has fewer side effects.
Yeah. But this one's a weekly injection, right? Instead of every 2 weeks or something. I guess it depends on what you're in those.
Yeah. I don't have the prescription in hand yet because I got over the mental hurdle of not wanting to do any of this again, because I've actually recognized now that when I do this, it's a lifelong commitment. Yeah,
for sure. 100%. It's a lifestyle change, not just
it's a full thing. It's not something that I'll try for a little while and get off of again. This is something that I am now is going to be part of me.
Right.
But I also recognize that I need the help.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair.
And because even when I've had success in weight loss, I've gotten to a certain point, like a 50 or 60 pound mark.
Yeah.
And just stalemated. Right. Stalled is the word I'm really looking for. And so that's, I need to go beyond that,
right,
for myself, and not because for whatever, appearance reasons or whatever, just so I can eat, move, live.
Yeah, exactly. No, we've talked about this before, where it's it's not that we get the want to not have to want to do it on your own, but people that if there's an aid to help you, and this one is specifically designed to help. And
this is not me finding it on a television commercial or an internet commercial. This is my doctor suggesting it to me. And so when we're treating obesity like an illness, if I had cancer, my doctor recommended a treatment, I would follow that treatment plan. If I had heart disease and my doctor recommended treatment, I would follow that treatment plan. So this is no way different as far as I'm concerned. She's recommending a treatment plan. We'll follow that treatment plan. However, Blue Cross will only cover this if you meet certain criteria and your doctor has to fill out a form.
Okay.
So this is where the advocacy part comes in.
Yes.
And right now I'm in limbo because my doctor had to fill out this form. And as part of it, she had to get me to outline all of the weight loss things I've tried.
Mm-hmm.
Which is all of them.
all
of them. He was
like,
what have you tried? I was like, do you want them?
Can I list what I haven't tried?
I just said, would you like an itemized list or alphabetized or by time? I said, I've tried it all. And I was like, I don't know, Weight Watchers, this, that, high protein carb, Juice Fast, literally every word.
All of them.
Diet and exercise. Blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, have you tried those online ones? Noom, My Fitness Pal, literally all of them. She's like, okay. And then you also, need to prove that you have comorbidities. And she's going through this with me, and she's like, well, you have the sleep apnea and the diabetes now, and the high blood pressure. And I went, woo.
Yeah, I've got all the things.
3 of 5.
3 of 5. Oh, perfect.
I forget what the other 2. One was high cholesterol. I don't remember the 5th. Oh, maybe it was just 3 or 4.
You don't have high cholesterol?
No, my cholesterol's great.
Wow, that's impressive, really. I don't know. That sounds,
Thanks, Isaiah.
That sounds terrible. I just mean usually if you have high blood pressure, you usually have high cholesterol.
I mean, yeah.
Just keep it fit.
My good cholesterol is a little low.
Okay, but you don't have high.
But I don't have high. No, my cholesterol is all well within the normal range.
Oh, nice.
Genetics do play a role in all of this stuff.
That's true.
Like when I lose, 100 pounds or 200 pounds, I'm still gonna have high blood pressure.
Yeah.
You know why? Because my dad has high blood pressure. I've had high blood pressure since I was
stresses you out.
No, I've had high blood pressure since I was in my early 20s when I was a hell of a lot thinner than I am today.
Yeah.
That's just gonna be a thing that I have.
Yeah.
And will have to remain treated for. And that's fine.
Forever.
Will the sugars go down? I think so.
Yeah.
I think that'll go down.
Yeah.
I actually think.
Do you know what your last A1C
was 7.1, which is not terrible.
Yeah. It was higher before, right? No,
I was always just on the cusp of sugars, but because of other comorbidities, we'll want to.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Kick to the curb. So now I'm in limbo. I looked on my work Blue Cross plan, and it says this drug is not one that's covered at all. And so I don't know where this is going to net out. And I don't and if I can't get it covered, I can't take it.
Yeah. Do you know what the cost is without coverage?
No, I haven't looked, but I expect expensive.
Probably. It's probably a couple hundred.
A week or whatever. Yeah. It's not affordable, but I'm assuming it's not affordable. So I'm trying to think of ways to advocate for myself. So I talked to the nurse at work and was just and she gave me a tip, and I'll exercise that. But it's kind of one of those chicken egg things. I kind of need the doctor part first. And this is pretty recent. My doctor's not being slow or anything like that. This is all I'm reporting to you guys live because I care. And that's something that we said we do.
Yeah.
The other thing is I had to get weighed at the doctor's office.
Ugh.
How discouraging to know that I've gained all the weight back that I lost last year.
Oh, yeah.
And I kind of knew because I could tell.
Yeah.
I don't feel good. I'm sure you can tell when you're looking at my big fat face on the screen.
Just go back 12 episodes ago.
Yeah, I know. It's face fat, face thin. Because it's literally the first thing that shrinks.
52 episodes.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm going to take my murder picture row and I'm going to combine them all and just make a slideshow from day one to
just watch my face go.
Episode 1 to episode, I don't know what this is, 150, almost 160.
No, way more. Oh no.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah, watch my hair color change over time.
That's right.
Yeah. Watch you not change at all.
Watch the graphics go from blurry to non-blurry to blurry to non-blurry.
Yeah. Watch your beard get grayer.
Yeah. My beard has always been this gray. What are you talking about? Wise old wizard.
You are a wise wizard. A wise guy.
Wise guy.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And anybody who has any advice or comments or suggestions on what to do. I did get one good tip. If the other things fail, is to advocate directly to the company.
Yeah. Advocate to your company.
No.
Or Blue Cross.
No. Zepbound.
Oh, Zepbound. Yeah.
To see if they have
something. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes companies will do subsidies for people that can't afford it.
Right.
Maybe they'll sponsor us.
Yeah.
We have a podcast that tens of people listen to.
Yeah, I have tens of fans. Actually, I wrote a new joke and it's about how I wrote it a while ago, but I tried it for the first time last night. It didn't make many people laugh, but I think I need to tell it better. is how like companies like Nike or New Balance or something shouldn't be sponsoring elite athletes. Like they're already doing fine. They should sponsor someone who looks like me. And then when I lose like 150 pounds, I look like these sneakers are amazing.
Yeah.
Like they're the best thing ever. And without my New Balance or my Nikes or my, I'm open to whatever, Adidas. I don't care if you're listening. Take any sponsorship at all. It'll go take you from this to a fit person. Be amazing. And I think that would really sell shoes.
Heck, I'll take Force Air ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
With Michael, the silhouette of Michael Jordan.
Except it starts
doing
out with
something else.
it starts out with a silhouette of me, but then you press a button and it's like spin me.
Like the pump up shoe.
Yeah, exactly. Except you somehow deflate it. And I turn into like a Playboy bunny.
Perfect.
With instead of bunny ears, they're Nike swooshes.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm writing a joke.
Now we're into it. Make sure I get credit on the.
Not a chance.
Damn it.
Nobody will ever know.
No one
except
will
for our
ever
tens
know.
of fans. So Isaiah, where can people find you on the internet?
They can find me at Maritime Brews on all of the social medias. Where can people find us?
You can find us at Kate and Isaiah Living Large on the Facebooks and the Instagram. And
Someday someone will post something.
yeah, we did post something from my show, and it was a nice post.
There you go.
And we got lots of traction on it.
Oh, beautiful.
Our tens of fans liked our photo.
Nice.
Yeah.
We got lots of fans on Facebook.
Do we?
Yeah.
We have a handful. So, yeah, you can find us at Kate and Isaiah Living Large.
Of course, we still have the Buy Me a Coffee going on if you want to donate to us to upgrade our studio as we go.
Yeah. I think we're really coming on to something here now.
We're getting there. We're getting there. And then, of course, if you can like, share, subscribe on all of your social medias, like, share, subscribe on all your social medias. That's a good one.
But also where you're listening to this
podcasts, or hop on over to YouTube, see our lovely faces, see our ever changing studio space for a little bit. And yeah, but until next week, bye.